Hey guys, we're going to show you how to test the charging components of the 24-volt Spartan. And this is actually set up the same exact way as the 24-volt supercar. So first we're going to test the charger. We're going to plug the charger into a working outlet. And we have our voltage tester here. Now since this is a 24-volt charger, we're going to be in the 200 setting on the DC. Make sure you're in DC and not in AC. So we're going to insert the red tip of the voltage tester into the charger tip, and then we're going to hold the metal end of the black tester tip to the metal piece of the charger. When you hold those together, you see the voltage it's putting out. It says 28.4, 28.5, and that should be correct. With these 24-volt chargers usually put out 25 to 28 or 29 volts, and that just means they have enough voltage to charge the 24-volt battery. So the charger is working there. Next, we're going to test the battery. So we have the hood open here, and the battery has one connector, you'll see. We just have to unplug this connector. And we're going to test these two metal pieces inside here. So you can match up red and black together. You see the red and black wires. So we're going to touch the red tip into that metal terminal on the red side, and then touch the black to black. You'll see that battery shows 25.0 volts. So that battery is good. We're going to go ahead and test the charging port now. So you leave the battery unplugged, and we're going to plug the charger into the charging port on the dash. There you go. And now that charge from the charger should be going through the port into this connector, which is disconnected from that battery. So this port here is going to be tested basically the same way we just tested the battery. So you're going to match the red to red there and make sure the metal is touching. And when we do this, it should be showing about the same voltage that the charger itself was showing. So there you go, you got 28.1 volts. So as long as your charging port is about the same as your charger, then that charging port is working correctly. And we've got one more test here. If you have the external charging port that came with your toy and you use that to charge it, this is how you test that. So here's the external charging port. It's basically the same piece that's already in the toy. It's just an extra piece if you want to charge the battery outside of the vehicle. So you'll basically plug the charger into the port, and then we will test this terminal just the same way we tested the battery and the other charging port. So you're going to touch red to red and black to black, and you've got just about the same 27.9 volts. So as long as your charger and your charging ports are showing the correct voltage, all the charging components should be working correctly. And if your battery is over a year old, usually it will start to lose some of its lifespan. So if your charger and charging port are working correctly, but your battery is not lasting as long as it used to, it may be time to replace the battery.